You plant your seed and you enjoy yourself. All these things are mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in return, you worship Allah. He gave you all the tools. Among the tools is the sun. The sun is 93 million miles away from the earth. Exactly. No more, no less. It is not 93.1 seconds. No, it is constant. If the sun is 93.5 million miles away, life on earth will be unbearable. Because Scandinavia will sink. Scandinavia, Finland, Norway, and Denmark, they will sink. Because they are situated in a certain place, part of the earth, that, is so very cold. The iceberg is very close to them. The North Pole iceberg is very close to them. So if the sun is a little bit higher, that means it is going away from the earth. The earth will get cold, and the part of the earth that will get cold faster are the Scandinavian. That means they will sink within the iceberg. And if it's 92.8%, we in Africa, we will fry. The heat. Even now, we say, subhanallah, turn the air conditioner on. 93 million miles. So when I'm reading this thing, I remember Surah Al-A'la. Sabbi isma rabbikal a'la. Glorify Allah, the Most High. Allazi, He is Allah. Allazi halaka fasawwa qaddara fahada. That is computerization. Allah have set everything in motion. But you live on earth. In return, you worship Allah. The fish that you eat, you go to the market and buy the fish. Do you know, without the energy that is released by the moon, the fish cannot glide. The energy that is released by the moon is making the fish to glide. If the moon ceases to send down the energy, the fish will be stagnant on the water. Allah have set it up for you, give you everything. You don't have to complain. In return, you worship Allah. Worship, people think worship is 5 times a day, going to the masjid, going to Hajj, Salat. Those are the 5 pillars. The biggest one is your neighbor, your friend, and your neighbor and your friend. How do you live with them? How do you enjoy with them? Allah is going to question all these things. You want Allah to give me, you wake up tahajjud in the night, subhanallah, ya Allah, ya Allah, when in fact your neighbor is suffering in your hand, subhanallah. When in fact, you want Allah to give you, why are you being wicked to Allah's creation? That is the best form of entertainment that you can do to entertain your brethren that are around you. Even how to walk, we don't even know how to walk. You know how to walk? The moment you get some money in your pocket, you begin to walk like this. If you are a king, so Allah said, wa ibadur rahman yamshuna ala al-ard hawnan wa idha khadabahum al-jahilun qalu salama. Allahu Akbar. The servant of Allah are those who walk on earth humbly. If he is rich, you cannot tell. If he is, a sheikh, big sheikh, you cannot tell from the way he walks. If he's rich, you cannot tell. If he's a king, he walks from point A to point B and all that kind of stuff. But empty barrels make the most noise. You get some few money in your pocket, you begin to show up. You get little knowledge, you begin to show up. You know what I mean? So that is not how it should be. The interaction with your brethren, that is what Allah will look into it. So Allah asks you a question. Antum ashaddu halikin ami sama banaha rafa asamkaha fasawaha. Allahu Akbar. Allah said, are you more difficult to create than the heaven He raised without any pillar? Look, there is no pillar. خلق السماوات بغير عمد ترونها وألقى في الأرض رواسي أن تميد بكم. سبحان الله. بغير عمد. Then He also said خلق السماوات والأرض. سماوات والأرض. How many times? Allah is telling you, it's psychology. He created the heaven before the earth. The heaven before the earth. If you are building your house, what do you do first? Do you do the foundation or the first floor first? The foundation. So you see Allah's wisdom, halaka samawat wal ard, samawat wal ard, to let you know that this creation is not easy. So He asks you, antum ashaddu halikin ami sama banaha. Are you more difficult than the heaven He raised with that pillar? No. All right, let's see. Let us see our position on earth. How many planets we got? 9 planets, they say, right? 9 planets. And the central core of our solar system is the sun. The sun is moving like a fan. That is why the earth, the fan of that is released by the sun is making the planet to keep on oscillating around the sun. If the sun stops, we will fall. But there is no ground. There is no ground. You think you are walking on the ground? No, you are hanging. You are suspended. If you go to the moon, you say, oh, look at the earth. You go to Jupiter, look at Mars. There is nothing like down. Because if I push you out of the earth, you're going to keep on falling for billion years. There is no down.